Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Skyrim. Today we were having yesterday we were having problems with trying to broadcast. So hopefully today it actually wants to work. So I played until dinner was ready yesterday, and we didn't get to Alduin, but we are in Skyrim. Here is we. And I also picked up some nice brawler fur bracers, which look really badass with this outfit that I have. So if I ever need to get into a fist fight, that'll help me out a little bit. We're out here at the foot of Skyrim's main entrance, so gonna be fun. Yes. Let me just do a little promotion. But yes, y'all can catch me here at twitch.tv. Is that how it goes? I haven't done one of these long URL things before, but yeah, my Twitch name is ShadetheDragonWolf, and my YouTube is also ShadetheDragonWolf. So you can catch me at both. If you missed the live stream, you can catch my recordings at my YouTube channel. But yeah. So let us get underway. Bows at the ready. Inside Alduin. By the way, I'm still level 6 right now. Let me see, how can I show? There's a way to show. I don't know, there's a way to show my level, I forget. Actually, no, never mind, it's in the loading screen. That's the way. Unless, oh no, it's right there. Duh. Right at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. So my character's still level 6, but I'm pretty sure if I leveled up, I'd probably be at level, I want to say at least level 16. Maybe. It's probably stretching it, but I want to say give or take. That's where I'd be at. But anywho, we have now 9 points of carry weight left available to gather what we can. And hello. He's just standing there. And now he's laying there. I like how I aimed like for his right knee and the arrow went for his left elbow. That's some good physics right there. Anyway, let's go to this one. You know, I barely ever check these urns anymore. Like at all. Probably beneficial that I do. I mean, I'm getting some amethyst rings, which are semi-valuable. Yeah. Just the simple things, you know. I hope everybody's having a lovely Monday. First Monday of May. Clinkety clink. There's another one, right? Oh yeah. And twink. No problem. I think there's supposed to be 2 more, right? Pretty sure. That'll probably be my last build meal that I take for a little bit. Yep. Oh, he's going to the scene of the crime. And he's now part of it. Thank you for your patronage. Alright. Got it. Sure. We don't need soldiers. Oh. I mean, technically we could carry them if we want to recharge our enchanted stuff. Because we're not an enchantress ourselves, but still doesn't mean we can't charge our stuff. So, put my blanket down because I think Gamer Kitty wants to join. Want to join up, little kitty, little spirit? Come on, Bubba. So yeah, so we got bird. There's the boy. Oh, never mind. No, I forgot. Snake. Actually, no, it's fish on this side, snake on the other, right? Yeah. And then I want to go to Snake Town. I was incorrect. Okay. So I was right the first time, then the snake on this side. Fish on this side. No. I fucked up. Yeah, so it has to be where the arrow is. Arrow's on that side, correcto. And fish is on this side, correcto. Is it supposed to be the predator of the situation? So put bird there. I mean, either way it would be bird then, right? I've done this so many times and I'm just screwing up right now. That's fun. Okay. Oh. I have confusion. What am I doing? It's either bird or snake, right? And snake is the path I want to go. Okay, so the bird opened up. Okay, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I saw that, right? I was right like two or three times, and then I just fiddled with it, and it's like, yeah, it'll work now. Like, really? Whatever. Moving on now. So far, broadcasting seems to be going well, so hell yeah, keep it up. Right to the spine. So obviously, after we defeat Alduin, we'll probably be doing something else. Oh, y'all want to come out? Where you at? Oh, that one didn't come out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what yet, but we're gonna be doing something. Obviously, the next step would probably be Dawnguard or something. But honestly, we don't really need to go for the Dawn Guard questline with this character, because we already did all of the achievements for that. Or at least the majority. I think the only one I have yet to do is defeat the legendary dragon or whatever. So, realistically, after we defeat Alduin, we can just go straight to Solstheim. Because we still have to craft an item out of Skyrim and tame and ride 5 dragons. That are literally our last 3 achievements that we need to 100% Skyrim for my first time. In these 11 years that the game has been out, I've never 100%ed Skyrim. Let alone have I ever... wordage. Never have I ever 100%ed a game. So... if I 100% Skyrim, that'll be an achievement for myself. Because it'll be Skyrim completed, and it'll also be my first game ever completed. So, again, if my mage character hadn't crapped itself when I did the anniversary update, I wouldn't have to play through all of this again. But that's okay. I haven't deleted her save profile yet, just in the hopes that by some miracle she's able to be played again. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But it's the thought that counts, right? My poor Maria Adaris. And I had so many plans for her, you know. I was going to have her convert into a archer, alchemist, whatever. Because honestly, I was at the point where playing as a mage was getting kind of boring because I was just overpowered. And I didn't even have like any like enhancement glitched items or anything. I was just plain powerful as I was, so. But it's okay. Bird. Fish. Yeah. I will miss that character, that's for sure. I mean, I can always start it over if I really wanted to. But the only downside to the mage character is that it's a slow build to get strong and completely dependent on magic. At least from my experience. But once you get to a certain point, then it's completely overpowered. Needless to say, when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I'll probably be having my starter main as a mage. But we'll see how it turns out, because I don't know if they're going to keep the same playstyle as Skyrim, or if they're going to change it up. Because you never know, they could go back to doing it the Oblivion style, where you just had your spells as like a secondary weapon, and then you just had your physical weapons. But if they made it complete, if they followed through with the Skyrim version, where you can just straight up be a mage character, that would be nice. There we go. Empty. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to Starfield too. It's a shame though that you know, it's going to be Xbox only, which means I'm going to have to get myself Xbox Series whatever. But if it means playing Starfield, which seems to be a promising game so far, and eventually, you know, Elder Scrolls 6, then I'll look into it potentially. You almost got me with them poison arrows there, buddy. I don't know why I'm taking them Magicka potions. It's honestly just added weight. I mean, I could sell them, but at the same time, I only got 2 pounds of weight left. Where's my minor potions of Magicka? Potion of minor Magicka. Magicka. There we go. Yeah, so I saved up some space. Fantastic. Yeah, because you know you gotta get that mask of whatever it's called. Hi. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, you're doing that thing. Okay. Sillies. You're so silly. Alright, wait for the fire to die out, of course. I kinda wish you could use an embalming tool as a weapon, though. I mean, it's literally a very short dagger, pretty much. I think it would be pretty badass, you know. Go ahead and set that ablaze real quick. Thank you. No need for Magicka potions. And dead. Right in the groin. At least that's what it looked like. Nope, just above the groin. Right on the waist. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so fox, dragonfly, dragon. Yeah, so according to Digital Card Addict on YouTube, I guess the GTA is having problems with their playlists and stuff again. So once I hear that that's fixed up and whatever, I'll probably do some GTA stuff again. I thought there was a Draugr in here somewhere. Neat. Cool. Alright. So we got our Stormcall shout. And now... anything in here? I forget. No enemy, which is good. Draugr. Thank you for the 10 gold. Stamina potion, always good. I rarely ever use them, but just in case. Alright, to the outside. Oh, hi. Goodbye. Oh, hi. Take your gold. Thank you very much. Go down here, because there's usually something down here worth something. Don't need it. Don't need it. Always need the gold. And just, yeah. Ooh. Alright. That's something worth some gold. Awesome. I know they're called septims in Skyrim, but gold is a simplified term. Alright, where is you at? Hey, Kaplankiff. I missed. I missed. I missed. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now we gotta take out the Dragon Priest. I forget its name. I know it starts with an N, but I forget what its name is. Just in case we randomly die, we're gonna do a quick save. Gotta get that sneak attack, yo. Not clean, yeah. He's a strong bitch. Oh yeah, he's strong. Okay. Luckily, I got potions on my side. Let's see, we're going to equip that, yeah. And then going to do a quick little sippy sip of our healing. Bitch. I can't see when you're zapping me, bro. Like, that's the point. There we go. Of course he resisted the poison, but still worth the shot. Oh, 9 pounds, huh? Yeah, I figured. Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to take that anyway. Ba, 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 da, ba. What can I drop onto your ashes? I mean, unless I plan to make the altar thing, I don't really need 3 of these right now. I mean, once we drop the staff, we should be good. I'm actually just at the right amount of weight at 390. Wow, that's loud. Something on. Yeah, of course I'm playing with headphones on, and that shit opening up was loud as hell. Fine. Oh, I'm still overweight. Okay. So I guess the staff didn't count as a weighted item. Man, I can drop some dragon scales. That would help out greatly. I do want to make dragon armor, though, eventually. Vertical. Yeah, so apparently these statues stare at you. Which I didn't know about until I saw the video. Pretty cool, but pretty creepy. Yeah, it's like when you look away, they just follow you. I guess it's only when you're close by to them, though. I hear you, Alduin.
Look!
I see you.
Look!
Come on, Stormcloak Soldier, let's get you back to the place.
There is no escape.
Look!
Come on, man, you can't give up.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. The World Eater waits within
Look!
this. Word to Soar's Hall of our hard fate.
Let's see, where's Tiber Septim?
Look!
Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost. There
Come on,
is
bro.
no escape.
Okay.
Courage is useless.
Yar, I'm a dragon. I'm fierce. Fear me, for I am Alduin. Alduini, that's what you are.
Look!
I know Tiber Septim is in here somewhere, though. It's a matter of where. Where's the lost boy?
Look!
I'll be with you in a minute, Tor, or whatever your name is. I need to find Tiber Septim first.
Look!
When Ulfric Stormcloak,
Ulfric.
turn back before he finds you.
Look!
Yar.
Look! Look!
So you're just gonna stay over there then? Alright. I was gonna try and hit him with an arrow, but... Yes. Alright, let's go gain our entrance.
Look!
Hello.
What brings you,
Soon.
Wayfar Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I pursue Alduin, the world eater.
A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw.
I would like to seek entrance into the hall of Valor.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
I am Dargan.
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood.
Can I enter?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Okay. Ooh, you have the pussy? Okay. Actually, I don't need the pussy to defeat you. Yeah.
You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you.
Appreciate it. Alright, let's try not to fall off the whale bones. Or whatever it is. Pretty sure it's a whale. Whales confirmed in Scroll 6. Maybe. I mean, supposedly they're working on ship sailing in there, so maybe there's whaling in there or something. I don't know. Whalebone armor. How about that? Hello.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Let us forget our sorrow in the glory of battle.
Okay. There, kitty. Do. Well, you know what to do here.
The three await your word to loose their fury upon the
I know. Hello. I need some food first. Chill.
The three await your word to loose
I
their
know,
fury.
Isgramor. Chill out, bro.
Fury is unmatched.
Drum.
Mead and fellowship, let's mend our wounds.
Oxine.
Far you've traveled, your trials long to take.
Alright, let's
Long
go.
last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
Well, I got
Battle, my
both, but
friends.
I understand your
The field
meaning.
will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Undaunted wheel. His blood we shall spill.
The eyes of shore are upon you this day.
I like how this
Defeat
dude just sits
Alduin.
back here and just watches us struggle.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies, combine our shouts.
Yeah.
Look! Again!
Again!
Look!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again!
Look!
For eternity! Parkour!
And now, Dragonrind.
The endless wait gives way to battle. No escape this time, foul worm.
Let's go Alduin. See, y'all have their Dragonrind shout in your inventory, but you still use Boost for Dollar.
Down with you, damn worm!
Yeah, see, look at Soon back here just watching. You did, sucker.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
Thank you, fellas. Alright, let's go up here. I'm pretty sure it's just still stoned up, but there was a weird one up here. I'm pretty sure it's just stoned up though. La da dee dee doo, la dee 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 doo. La dee 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 da dee dee doo doo. So yeah, Alduin is now defeated. Fantastic. So now we'll see what we do. Because besides reaching level 75, everything that we have left to do has to deal with Solstheim. I see, we're soon. Torrig is very happy, isn't he?
Oh.
Oh my god, everybody's smiling with... I've never seen NPCs with that smile before.
All hail the Dragonborn!
I think she's the only one that's really not smiling. She's just stern. But Torrig over here, good lord. Oh, you're not doing it anymore. He's doing it. You know what's up. But yeah, for real though. Alright, soon send me back.
You're ready to rejoin the living. Just bid me so, and I will send you back.
Send me to Skyrim. Or Tamriel, I guess.
Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Bye. Anyway. So yeah, unlike Oblivion though, in Skyrim once you level up, you level up all the way. Yeah, we gotta go through this first. Initiation.
Surut fur Kanaran.
Can you do Davin over there? Alright, Parthenon.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
You don't seem very happy about it, Parthenax.
Happy? No, I am not happy. Ze machi lost ondul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Achochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
I was just fulfilling my destiny.
Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesatid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shachroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many are now scattered across Kizar. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my throne. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Bye, Parthenax. He says farewell, but he stays up here anyway. Unless that was, what would that be called? Roar. Coming in for a landing set.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thun. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Sounds good, sir. Have a good day. Parthenax, where are you at? He'll be back. Alright, so lest we go back home. Yeah, as I was saying, unlike Oblivion, you can't level up in parts in Skyrim. So it's like once I level up, it's just like boom, shakalaka. Cicero, my dude. Yeah, the only reason why I do the Dawn Guard is just to get Serana, honestly, with this character. But it's okay. We make do. If I get too annoyed with Cicero, then I'll consider it. I got skulled.
Riften. Cicero likes Riften. Cheeks and...
Alright, dragon bone, dragon scale.
Cicero never understood thieves, really. Take someone's things. Before you kill them, and they call me crazy.
Alright. Yes. Diamond. There we go. And considering we're using our scaled armor, I guess I can put away the regular fur.
Is there singing? In the void? Dancing? Surely the dread Lord will at least allow poor Cicero.
Cicero.
To keep her.
We're chopping all this off will give me some weight to use. If we have anything double that we can feast upon that we don't know of yet. Cool. Cool. Restore stamina is always good for this character. Nice. Got a lot of restore stamina stuff then, which is great. Tap root. Blah. Oh. There we go. Cool. Alright, bookshelf stuff. Maybe 6 more books. And this one's full. Yep. How about you? it's a quest item, that's why. Ulfric didn't make it on the shelf. Sad. Okay. Yeah, now we have regular bookcases over here. Alright, Cicero, anything else we can drop off? And drop off our fishing stuff. Okay. Food stuff. What have we got? I don't think I've actually stored any food in here.
Let's kill someone.
Get out of the way. Oh, I do have food. Okay. That's a lot of weight.
Must oil mother soon. Get all the hard-to-reach places.
Alright, so with that, we can go sell some stuff real quick, and then we'll head over to Solstheim. See if Gulamai is over here, available for selling things. Like Gulamai and the lady in the Ratways is the only two people I can remember that are actually Finns.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had.
Yeah, when I play Oblivion, I can remember at least 3 or 4 of them.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Ah. All right. I mean, I could sell that. I haven't used it. Probably not going to use it. You have anything for me? Not exactly. Right.
Just remember me if you get your head.
You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I.
And yet we can't even get married or anything like that. But anyway, I was going to say, let's see if we can get lucky with the Khajiits out here. I know they usually got some good stuff. At least ingredients and stuff like that. Yay! I have been blessed.
I welcome you, friend.
Take a look.
Solitude.
Thank you, Matron. See, I'm pretty stocked on cork bulb arrows. I got 117, so that should hold me over for a while. Chokeweed, comberry, cork bulb root, slowed soap. Yeah, and get some soap. Can't believe how expensive it is. Back in Morrowind, I think it was like one of the cheapest things to get. 5 gold, I think. Get all your expensive ingredients. Hell yeah, speech increased. Many potions I can sell that I don't need. Honestly, I could probably sell those. Okay.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Thank you.
The road makes this one weary.
Alright, so. So. Let us go over here. I know for a fact Solstheim is a bitch, especially when you're not the recommended required, or it's not required, but you know, the recommended level 10. Technically I could go there at level 6. I'll just have a hard time. Oh, do we have the blood on the ice murder? Is that what's happening? No. I'm gonna say I thought we already did that. Hi, Cicero.
It's so good to see you again.
I mean, we don't even have 25,000 forward anyway. I think it's 25,000. So...
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
we'll go check. I'm pretty sure it's 25. If we can even purchase it, because I think we still have to
He's a true Nord.
either do the war or something.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
And I would like to get a house besides
Is it true what they say?
the Ratway, because
Captive in Whiterun and you released.
I'm so far away and I can still hear you talking. No. But yeah.
Was one of the best soldiers in the
Because I'm sure my partner, whoever I might marry, is not going to like living in a sewer. As cool as it is. As kind of homey as it is, honestly. Pretty sure they're not going to like it. Also with the children and everything. Be like, why are you making us live here? It's not safe for the children. You know, there's a whole bunch of thieves and murderers and all that stuff. And it's like, yeah, but it's under the ground, so it's kind of safe.
Chilly.
It's a little chilly. See if the blacksmith has any bows for me.
careful.
Everyone's... Take a look.
Da, 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 da. I know I'll get some better stuff in the... I know I'll get some better stuff once I level up, of course. Available.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Alright, sister, are you ready? Time to advance ourselves. Stamina, of course. Health. 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 Where will we stop? Level 20, holy shit. Okay. So we leveled up 14 times. Cool. Alright. Of course, we gotta get our armor up. Can we advance ourselves in alchemy at all? 40% stronger. Potions you mix with beneficial effects have an additional 25% greater magnitude. And so are the poisons. Okay. Put one into each, because why not? Yeah, we're not worried about pickpocketing, because we already got that achievement. I could do that. Make my bows hella strong. There we go. 14 points of upgrades used. So we increased our archery to 60% damage. We got zooming ability and slow time. We also got a critical shot. I think. Yeah. 10% chance critical. I think that we have already had that one though. And then we increased our light armor. And also custom fit. That just means I'll have to wear a headpiece if I want to have that 25% bonus. I mean, I am wearing a headpiece though. I got the Brotherhood thing on. So we do have that boost. We did increase our stealth thing there, but we got our deadly aim, which gives us 3 times damage for bows. So, and we increased our speech. So now we can bribe guards, doing no crime. And we increased our alchemy, where we make 40% stronger potions and poisons. And on top of that, our potions with beneficial effects have 25% better, and also our poisons are 25% better. So, all of that is going to help greatly. And Cicero, what was I going to do? I was going to do something.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I'm gonna say, you just said that just because I leveled up. Yeah. I know how you work. Alright. Moving on. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the Fletcher at the Solitude. See if I can get a special bow from them. Now that I've increased to level 20. Honestly, I need to work on my blacksmithing too if I want to do the Skyrim crafting. Forgot about that. We're just gonna have to get it on the next level up.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all.
You're welcome.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
Oh shit, no, not the courier, no! No! No!
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
As strong as Marion's razor is, I don't need it with this character, thank you. Fletcher, are you open?
Fletching. Ah, yet another new face. I'm from...
Hello.
Hello. True. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
Alright, what do you got? Something stronger than my hunting bow, perhaps? I'm sure that you do, but... The thing is, I want to maintain, like, a nature's style of things, but at the same time, I do want to upgrade. It's definitely going to be beneficial, if I do. It looks like the strongest bow you have is Elven. Unless I convert to crossbow. I mean, yeah, crossbows do a lot more damage. But, again, with the playstyle that I'm trying to be full-on archer. Like standard archer. I mean, how much does the Forsworn bow do right now, anyway? 35 damage. That's actually more than I expected. So it's doing the same amount of damage as an Elven bow. Wow. And it weighs a little bit less, too. Of course, that's with being upgraded, but either way. I like how he's not even selling a regular crossbow either. It's like, yeah, I got an Imperial crossbow, yeah. I got a Nordic crossbow. Got an Orcish crossbow. Got a silver crossbow. But no standard. And I guess another reason why I want to try and stick with regular bow and not crossbows is because of the weight as well. Like, yes, damage is amazing, but the weight is over cumbersome. But I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. We shall think about it. Yeah, so considering the Forsworn bow is actually just as strong as an Elven bow, I guess I'll just stick with it. At least for the moment.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Perhaps. If I come back for a crossbow,
All
perhaps.
hail the Dragonborn.
See if we can even do any upgrading. Let me just sharpen my bow real quick. Yeah. Can't do it because I didn't upgrade my blacksmith. And I forget what Stalrim is under in terms of armor, because I think it was. I don't think so. I was gonna say I think it's steel, but I'm probably wrong. I think it's elven or something. Skyrim is heavy armor. Okay. What level to craft Skyrim? Oof, okay. I need to be level 80 to craft Skyrim. God damn. At blacksmith. In blacksmithing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work on my blacksmithing. If you insist.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the finest weapons and armor. Return anytime you need.
I mean, jewelry is the easiest thing to craft in terms of leveling up. My friend, do you have any gold?
Take a look.
Hell to the no. Doesn't even have any silver. Okay.
Keep safe, and always wear your armor.
Always wear your armor.
Solitude.
Alright, well, let's just, let's head on over here. Let's head on over here. Go to Solstheim. And see how we get along. Will we survive? Let's find out. Do.
Chilly.
Yeah, just a little chilly. Whee! I've seen videos where there's something under here. Like an altar or something. There's probably a mod though. Yeah. Oh well.
In the ancient tongue, you are Dovahkiin, the dragon.
Yeah, I think we've established that already. Alright, you're the one that takes me, right?
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to book passage.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me.
I was talking about some cultists and I need you to take me.
Now, hold on. It's hard to... The next thing... There's been something strange. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going... All right. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever...
Solstheim.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Okay. Welcome to Soulstone, everybody. You don't want to come on the ship, do you?
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Mirak.
Mirak, I'm not sure. Will I do? Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redderin. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Do you know this Mirak?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about Mirak?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Well, it is a shame, really, that you don't know about this Mirak. But I guess I'll find out myself. Nice seeing you, Adriel Arano, though.
Yolland. I was starting to wonder what happened to you.
Hello.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked. Yes.
So, Cicero, what do you have to say about Solstheim so far? A little dusty, I think, yeah? It's all good, though. We'll make do. I guess it's drinking hour. Nobody's out here. Alright. Hello.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods? My wife and I are doing the best we can to keep Raven Rock fed.
What exactly is ash-grown food?
The Dunmer have been growing food in the ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever.
Is magic involved?
No. Only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience.
I see. To be fair, I've been thinking about trying to grow some ash food.
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
I mean, it's ash yams, right? So it's pretty much just yams grown in ash, right? Ash actually adds acidity to plants, and potatoes are already an acid, or an acidic plant. So I did some minor looking into it, but could be possible. But you know, really, come on. Anyway, Let's try one of these thingamajiggers. Oh. Anyway, it's got trauma root. What does the trauma root do? Ah. What I do kind of find a little lackluster though is, I mean, I know it's a Creation Club add-on with the imported goods with the Khajiits and stuff, but it'd be pretty cool if, like, even if it was just very, very rare, if you could get the ingredients while you're in Solstheim. But like, ooh, I found some soap. Yeah, I'm trying to think what to do first. Because I know this guy needs his pickaxe, but we get the pickaxe to make the Skyrim stuff, but that takes us through there, which requires us getting that blood scowl blade and a bunch of other stuff. But it'll test our might on our current situation. Perhaps. But nobody's out here right now, so...
And I said to the people,
yeah.
You're not
I mean, to be fair though, I think the first step for Solstheim for, you know, getting their trust so I can get the house is I gotta take care of the people over here. So... figure out what's going on.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here?
I'm looking for a guy named Mirak.
Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
Well, what does that mean?
I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you...
Okay.
That's that, then.
He grows ever near to us.
Cicero is hungry. Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
Our eyes once were blinded.
Oh yeah, it's memory. Ash yams. Yay. Ah, now you're out here. Hello.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
I have not, and I've never heard of this person before in my life, even though I have. But not with this character.
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Can't you just get the guard to get it from him?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Okay. I noticed a shadow mark on your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
He's well.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all.
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
The Thieves Guild has a problem out here?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
What did you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
He stole something from you, huh?
That he did. Right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
Where is he at now?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
Well, I'll get that formula back for you.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Okay.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
My friend.
I'd be on the first ship off this island if I had the coin. See for yourself.
Hmm. Ooh. I've actually never seen these ropes before. I know it says that they're common, but I've actually never seen it before. Ash creep cluster, sure. Okay.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Alright. Go ahead and do this. Holy crap, I got a lot of missions. The ancient Nordic pickaxe mission. Depending how long it takes for us to get through this, I might hop off for the day. If we do hop on later, I say if, or if we hold off until tomorrow, probably gonna do Five Nights at Freddy's, because I think it's probably been about 3 weeks since I did that.
Damn it, woman! I said to leave me be.
But that'll be our next stream.
Precious, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. Yeah. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandmother.
And considering she's an elf, that would be a long life. Just saying.
There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Precious, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
She just cares about you, bro.
Who in the blazes are you? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. But mark my word, a secret. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with Gratian Kyrelius. The East Empire. I found an unsent. The East Empire Company must have. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Now you're starting to. I'm telling you. Look, time's my enemy. It's caught. I do. Gratian, here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me.
I also need that pickaxe, please.
The damn fool. I'll bet he stole it from the skull in the first place.
It doesn't belong to you, bro.
Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Why?
Go down there.
On, I'll never understand. Be careful out there.
Alright, into the depths we go. Spiders, oh no. Whatever shall I do? Forever and always.
Must oil Mother soon. Get all the hard to reach places.
Yeah, there's all these veins, but no ore in them. So good.
Some flowers. Pretty flowers.
I mean, Mother's Day is around the corner. Get out the way, bro. Fantastic. Ooh. Definitely taking that improvement.
Dear Cicero will keep you from harm, sweet mother. Forever.
Great, the hiccups are coming. Alright, so you're one of them, right? No. Okay.
Who's there?
Whom? Get him, Cicero. Good job.
I knew I heard something.
Good shot, good shot.
If I spy a singing bird, snap its neck before it's
Fantastic. Oh god, forgot about that. Sorry, Cicero. Anyway. Oh yeah, this one. Missed it. He's coming. Cool. Okay. So you're good. I think there's at least one or two others on the other side, though. If I recall correctly. Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Get him, Cicero. Fantastic. And just in case, you're good. Alright.
And I said to the baker, you're not dead, you're a faker. But if that's your wish, I'll oblige.
Alright, so now we got this scenario. Really?
Let's keep.
I literally just saw that dude's arm move. Come on now.
Let's keep.
What was that? Ah, now you're mine.
Good job. Alright, I guess that's everybody. Ooh, Master Lock. Luckily, I got 92 picks. Not that I plan to waste 92 picks. Alright, so we got the sweet spot location. Okay. Alright, I see you. Okay. Got him. Alright, baby. Bone arrow. Gold. Undead scroll. Sure. If I can carry it, I can sell it. I can definitely carry it. Fantastico. Alright, let's go. Come on out. I know you're right here. Come on. Hello. There's supposed to be two of them right here, right?
Madness is merry and merriment smite when the jest.
Guess not. Oh, well. Get some Stoream over here. Man, look at all this good stuff over here. Ooh, pushing the water walking. I think I picked up something I did not need. Yep. Cool beans, alright.
Let's keep.
Alright, doing a quick save because I know usually there's like a Death Lord in here or something. Or two. Yeah, there's two of them. Bitch. Alright, sis, are we ready for a fight? Good job, good job. Cool. That went a lot better than it usually does. Ooh, glass bow, baby. Sure. I didn't realize this door was here. I never realized this was here. That's pretty cool. Aha. Do it fast way this one. Cool. Alright. Back out yonder. Expert chest. Aw. Aw. Fantastic.
Oh, I love that one.
Let's go, Cicero. Let's take on all this baloney. There you go. Book. I don't need it, but I can sell it.
When the chestnut comes calling, his knife in the night.
Like I was still technically on here, but because it's not floating, it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh shit. Everything's fine. Ow. Yay. Cool. Yay, we've reached the sanctum. The only time in my playthrough of this character that we're going to be using a sword. Having some lag for some reason. Just trying to put my bow away. Alright, let's whip it out. And then whip it about. Gotta get out of the way, Sister Rose. You're gonna be one of these slices. Don't worry, Sister, we're going to kill someone here in a second. Just need to get to him first. La da da. Gotta get through these traps first. Ow. Ow. Not bad. You're right back there. He's fine. Okay. Quick save. Let's see. What's the best course of action for this dude? Do frost damage to health and stamina, plus some fire damage. Seems reasonable. Come on, buddy, you're almost there. I'm scared if I go forth and have this thing closed, he's not going to be able to make it over here. Come on, dude. It just keeps sucking him back in. There you go. I don't know why I made that loud dragon sounding noise, but okay. Come on, Cicero. Thank you. Alright, do another quick save now that he's in here. Good lord, he's strong. I know he's immune to poisons and shit, so just no No reason to try that. I'm sorry if you're getting area effect damage this row, but yeah. Alright. Show me the ashes. There's the ashes. Take the golden Zachrios. Zachrisos. Zachrisos. And bend will shout, right? If I recall correctly. Ah, Dragon Aspect, okay. I think it was a damage boost. Alright, now we can switch back to our regular bow. And arrows. Damn, you need a charge. There you go. We're running out of steel arrows. We're gonna have to get some more steel arrows. Do we have any iron arrows? Oh, they're there. 419. Yeah, the black book. Forgot about that. So yeah, most likely after we get out here, we're gonna call it a day. Not out of the black book, but just out of here in general. Oh. I was hoping if I took it fast enough, it'd be like, okay, fine. But no. Alright, Hermes Mora.
Another seeker after knowledge enters my realm.
Hello, Fox Hunter.
I am Hermes Mora, Prince of Fate and Lord of Secrets.
I know.
This is Apocrypha.
Welcome to the
all
stream, my
knowledge
friend.
is hoarded.
We're talking with Hermes Mora.
Well, perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome.
Doing well so far today. How about you?
Perhaps you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in peril. Need your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
Alright. I know they say... That's good, that's good. Hopefully your first Monday of May is a nice one. Hopefully not too hot for you. Positivity is always great. Man, they really ate the hell out of my health, didn't they? I mean, to be fair, I'm using bow and arrows only, but still, that was very strong. Every day, be willing to do something to better yourself, no matter if it is something small or large. Putting in that effort makes you more willing to do it again the next day. Indeed, indeed. I always try to make my days as they are, you know, try to make it positive. And some days you just need to relax, but sometimes you just need to put in an effort, you know. Just don't push yourself. Because if you push yourself out of your comfort zone on what you're trying to do, then you're just going to make things harder for yourself. These vibrations on my ears are kind of weird. I see you over there. As a fire arrows are pretty effective. So yeah. I know they say I think it's Azura is the nicer or the nicest Daedra. But I think Armaeus is pretty cool. I mean, all he is, you know, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. The only time it's bad is if you can't obtain that knowledge. It drives you mad. Alright, let's bring out, I think I have a paralysis potion somewhere. Poison of paralysis. Paralysis poison. Got one of those. Paralyzed for 3 seconds. I don't think I have anything that's homemade though. I can do that though. 20% damage increase. Okay. I got a lot of invisibility potions. Alright, so we'll do 3-second paralysis. And then we'll do our troop shot. Lovely. And with that, we can go back to our standard arrows. A lot of syllables there, buddy. Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright, Wind of Change. What skills should we choose? Reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. Your attacks, shouts, and destruction spells do not damage followers. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prizes from the opposite sex. I mean, that'd be another 10% damage to my bows. You know, at least fighting males. And then considering I don't, like, Cicero can't die, so it's not really, it doesn't matter too much if I can do damage to them or not. So, I'll probably go with Lover's Insight for now. I can always come back for the other one if I want to. So yay, 10% more damage against males, which the majority of enemies in this game are male, I think. So, kind of works out. So that's 10% more damage on males, plus the 60% damage I do with bows. And then, if I'm sneaking, that's 3 times damage on top of that. So we're kind of rolling it in right now.
Let's kill someone.
We're about to, Cicero, don't you worry. No problem.
Captain promised me a life of adventure on the high seas. Let's kill someone.
Stros Mackay. I know where we're going. Stros Mackay. Damn, that's some good stuff. Man. The only reason why I want to have a heavy armor character is just to wear bone mold and have it be practical. I think in the entirety of Skyrim, since it's been out, I've tried to play a heavy armor build, but I just never followed through with it.
Madness.
Ah, shit. Not Meridia's Beacon. I mean, it's a sword that I don't need, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Yeah, he did. I think that's everybody in here. Steel arrows are always good. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah, alright. And of course we got the enemies outside of here to deal with as well before we can fast travel. That's no problem for us, right, Cicero? We got it in the bird.
Let's kill.
Okay, first victim. Ooh, you cheap booty hole. come on. Fuck, I missed. Got him. Fantastic. Those were all with iron arrows too. I'll definitely take those steel arrows back. Hell yeah. Get that Sujama. Even if I didn't like it in real life, I wouldn't mind trying Sujama. Got some chitin boots. I mean, why not? Embrace the Dunmer. Speaking of Dunmer. I know it's magic, but it's still nice clothing. Shield, don't need it. It's not even worth the coin, honestly, right now. I'm definitely taking the salt pile. Silt Strider.
From harm, sweet mother, forever and always.
Always take salt. Cool beans. Alright. Back to Raven Rock. Got 2 people to meet. Yeah. Quickly, before they go inside.
Find my pickaxe yet? So, tell you what, since you went through all, now that you've besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
What are you doing that for?
Excuse me, sir.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
I found your, relative and a journal.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that, sir.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Thank you.
Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
House Redoran or serve no one.
Okay. So yeah, that's gonna have to do it for this stream. I'll come down here and chill in the retching niche. Yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream. So yeah, if we don't play it tonight, tomorrow we'll be doing 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Will it be the end of it? At least for that section? Probably. Because I don't know. I still haven't watched any spoiled gameplay about that scenario. All I know is that we defeated Chica last time. Let me just quiet him real quick. We defeated Chica last time. And equipped a voice box. We found the 16 CDs of Vanessa and listened to all of those. So, beyond all that, I don't know what's going to happen next, but we'll see when it happens. Until then, everybody have a good day, have a good night. And if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. C'est la vie, everybody.